This video will completely change the way that you think about your specific person. But before we go any further, hi, how are we all doing today, my beautiful, lovely, powerful creators? If you are new here, my name is Erin, and I am here to help you live your wildest dream life through all things law of assumption, so subscribe. So with our SPs, we say our affirmations about SP, and it's easy. SP is in love with me. SP is obsessed with me. I'm all they think about. I'm all they want. La-di-da-di-da. But what are you actually affirming to them without realizing it? Because we've talked about how affirmations are just our thoughts. So what about all of those thoughts that go left unchecked? Those are being affirmed to your specific person as well. What are you thinking on a daily basis? Because there's obviously something that you're thinking not in line with what you should be thinking, or else everything would already have fallen into place by now, wouldn't it? I want to start by saying there is no such thing as being in no contact. We are all connected in one consciousness, and that is why you experience things like telepathy, thought transmission. That's why we can do all of these things, because we are all connected up there. Your mind is a radio broadcasting tower. Everything that you put out there with a thought is what ends up reflecting and forming your 3D reality. So all of your thoughts all day long are going out to everyone and everything as well. It's all going out there to create this experience. Even just thinking something as simple as seeing a butterfly, and you'll see a butterfly. I'll tell you a quick little story. My brother called me and was saying, hey, my computer completely broke out of nowhere. And I was like, what? That's crazy. Our computers are the same exact year and mine works perfectly fine. Guess what happened the moment I started thinking about it? My computer broke in the exact same way that my brother's broke. Everything is receiving the thoughts that you're putting out there towards it. And your reality has no other job but to conform to what you are thinking, what you are expecting it to do. I watched The Wild Robot with my niece and my nephew, and there's this part in the movie where the goose, he's being raised by this like wild robot, and then he flies away because he's flying south for the winter. And he has a moment where he's regretting, and he says, oh, I forgot to say something before I left. And the response was, maybe they heard it anyway. Sometimes hearts have our own conversations. But this stuck out to me because it is so true. Our hearts are having their own conversations. Everything is our own specific quantum bubble of our own reality that we're creating. So whatever we feel in our hearts about anyone, any situation, anything, they receive. The world receives it, and it acts it out in that way. Whatever we feel, whatever we think, reflects into our world. So if you are broadcasting a clear mental image to your specific person of who you want them to be, of how you want your relationship to be, how you want them to be treating you, they have no choice but to receive that image. And the coolest part is, the best part is, the little secret sauce is, they think that it is all their own. There's a Neville Goddard story that's very famous where he talks about how he had this desire to be in Barbados. He wanted to spend the holidays back home in Barbados with his family, but he could not afford the boat ticket. And this is where the famous story came where Abdullah told Neville, you're already in Barbados. So basically Neville was living in the end of being in Barbados and not thinking of any way that he was going to make it happen or manipulate the 3D. He was just imagining him being in Barbados, walking around New York City, imagining he was already there, and it was all sorted out. His brother actually sent money to him to buy the ticket, and he sent him a note and was saying, I really wish that you were here for the holidays with the family. It was even kind of argued for a little bit, oh, well, did Neville even have the thought originally, or did his brother have the thought originally and it came to him? But if we're hearing this from Neville's perspective, I'm going to shut this shit down real quick. No one else can create in your reality. No one can thought transmit to you in your reality. It's all about you. It's all about you. So when you're sending them out these thoughts, they have to receive these thoughts. They cannot reject the thought. this goes into free will. And I know people don't like talking about free will. Sometimes people don't understand that by you having free will, you're not taking away the free will from other people. Because like I said, this is your quantum bubble here where you create. In their own reality, they have their own free will and you don't. They can choose whatever outcome they desire. There's a million different possibilities for them as well. They don't have to be with you in their reality. But in your reality, if you want it, you got it, baby. Free will is just I am. It's your I amness. It's your God state. It's your will to live, your will to desire, your will to create, the innate divine God self within you. And in your reality, you are I am. You are God. You're the creator. So whatever you think projects into your life. You get to experience it. That's the beauty of all of this. How we see the world changes constantly based on what we choose to perceive. I am the only one who can create in my reality, so therefore I'm actually creating for everyone in my reality. This person just got married, you're welcome. This person is a millionaire, you're welcome. You're creating all those experiences that other people experience. So when you think about it, you've already created this beautiful, happy marriage that you see from someone else. Why not do it for yourself? Why not create this millionaire lifestyle for yourself? You've already proven that you can do it. With this thought transmission and getting things from people, you don't even realize that you're doing this constantly, even with the little things in life too. If you intend for someone to buy you a coffee and they buy you a coffee, they think it was their idea, but it's your reality. If you are intending that you find the best parking space, someone got the idea to leave at that exact moment. They suddenly had somewhere else to be, somewhere else to go when you pulled up. So everything that you're already thinking about your specific person is already broadcasting out to them at every moment. And that is why it's so important to control your thoughts and have a good mental diet and have a good mental concept in general surrounding your specific person and the role you want them to play. Because all they do is they play out the role that you are creating for them, that you've already been creating for them. If you have a big history with your specific person, you're using that history now to shape your thoughts about them. You have to literally revise it, rewrite that past to change the future. It's all happening right now. That's why revision is so powerful and it works so well, because the past is not even really solidified anywhere. You're creating everything in this specific moment right now. The past is as real as the future is. It's all now. So change it now. That's the best part about it, is you've not fucked anything up. You're not too late. You've never wasted any time, because it's all here and right now. You can change everything in an instant. Just align with it now and then watch it unfold. We're choosing the version of this person where they're happily in love and treating us amazing. We're moving to the reality where your will matches their will perfectly. The reality where they choose you. So we are not sitting here pining over a person that doesn't want us and trying to change them into someone who wants us. We're pining over the version of them who exists on a certain timeline that is the perfect version, the version we want, the version that chooses us, that loves us, that cherishes us, that wants to pinch and kiss our cheeks. It's all up to you. It's all based on your beliefs. It's all based on the way that you speak to them mentally and speak to yourself mentally. So to change your specific person, change the way you think about them, change the way you talk to them in your mind, change the stories you choose to tell. Only tell what you want to see, and then let them become that version that matches what you want. Only surround yourself with your positive affirmations as much as possible. You got a negative thought, we pivot around that thought and we keep going in the new one. We affirm, we listen to our subliminals. I have tons of fantastic specific person subliminals that will literally play those in the background of your life, and you don't have time to think about anything else. You got this. You have to be happy. You have to be happy. It is literally it is God's will, which is you, to be happy. Put on your own oxygen mask before you can put on anyone else's. Take care of yourself and your own mental health, and then you can create beautiful things for everyone in this world. Choose happiness and abundance only. Say that with me. I choose happiness and abundance only. And that's about it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down low if you're not subscribed. And I will see you guys in a future video. Okay, bye.